Welcome to Midsummer Railway in scale. I'm your host Greg. Today we're looking at lighting, and this is the June 2021 update. Due to May being very busy and my daughter getting married, I didn't do a lot of video. However, I'm going to try better this month. Here you can see the end building, which is the model that I did in Modelling Monday. You can see my police station with my midsummer sign. You can see the buildings I've had before with the flashing lights, the model shop, but you can now see some street lights. Yes, I've put in some street light, and I've only done that today. So I started making a voltage down converter to run the street lights. They are twin LED lights. So as you can see from the camera angle, you can only see one side, but you can actually see in the building and the people having a disco there. Wow. And the police station. The lights are controlled by a 3-volt converter. The midsummer sign is controlled by an Arduino. The flashing lights are controlled by an Arduino. So here you can see on the station is the twin lights, and here at the church you can see the lights. So they're not in place yet, but I will put them in properly once I wanted to make sure they all worked and they were all connected. Obviously, I didn't want to connect them up, lock them in, and they don't work. Here you can see is the 3-volt converter, and you'll see my hand come in a second, and I'm going to touch the screw. So this is an adjustable voltage converter. There we go. There's a little screw in there that adjusts the voltage of the output. So I'm feeding 12 volts in, and I'm taking about 2.7, 2.8 volts out, and then that is fed to the lights via a couple of standoff posts underneath. Now underneath's a bit of a mess. Should be better, as I'm an IT guy and electronics guy, but it's not. You can see the mess. Here we go. We've got 3 Arduinos sitting there which control the lights, the flashing lights, the midsummer sign, and the building lights at the end. You can also see computer power supply that comes out into some screw terminals that supplies some of the railway. Now this supplies voltage to everything other than the tracks. And I am not using all of the outputs, but I'm using some of the outputs. It's still a bit of a mess under there, but it's still work in progress. And there you go, you can see some more of the power supply, and there is a little terminal strip there, and obviously a common earth, which I use for everything. This comes back to the control panel. Inside the control panel, there are a set of, oh, you can see me moving. Here we go. There's the top on the control panel. There's a set of outputs for 12, 5, and 5. So the 5-volt, which is the little second clear device, supplies the Arduinos. The other one is the power input that supplies the 12-volt line, and I have various switches to switch on and off the lights and the different voltages so that I have everything locked down. The power supply also has some fuses in them. Thank you to the new subscribers. And that's it for this update. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe and particularly the thumbs up. And thank you for watching Midsummer Rail.